Hi, I am so excited to share with you some tips that I have figured out. If your manicure, it doesn't look as nice if it wasn't as perfect as you were hoping it to be. So yesterday I applied these and maybe I tore the edges, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, so the edges, I didn't have the best coverage on that. So what was great was I put the extra strips, because I only needed about 5, back in the original packaging, and then used a curling iron to reseal with heat. I cut them open, and then I applied a second layer, and it really just helps me feel better about that. But now my problem is my thumbs also have a little bit of edge showing. And so one solution would be to file your nails, but if you don't want to do that, you can maybe have some fun and just do like a stripe over the side or something like that. I would want to do like just another layer, but I don't have any more of this argyle pattern. So instead, I thought I would show you, you can make your own French tips. So since it's just the tips of my thumbs that are showing a little wear, I thought I could freshen that up by, this is a 5/8 inch hole punch, craft punch, less than $5 or so at a craft store. I will peel off the clear backing, and then I will insert it in. And just kind of play around with it. So I'm gonna punch that part out. And now I have a nice little curve that I will put over there. I love Color Street because I woke up, my husband was still sleeping with my daughter. I could hear them waking up as I had already started doing my nails, fixing them up. So I was able to stop and leave the polish there. It was instantly dry, and then I could come back to it when they were all content again. So now that I have my nice little curve, and I have cleaned my nails with alcohol, the rubbing alcohol. So you only get one prep pad, but if you've got regular rubbing alcohol and cotton ball, that works great too. So then I'm just going to, line up, place the curve on there. So I'm going to look at this. And it helps if you're not too concerned about like perfection. I've had to kind of let that go. So I've placed the solid tip that I've done to cover up the edges, and I'm using my other nail, or I could get a cuticle stick to seal it on the end. And then I'm gonna want to use the rest of this strip. So I'm gonna make sure I have extra on the end and really try to pinch instead of pull. So now I've got some extra of the color strip to wrap around. And once that dries a little bit, I'll be able to pick off the extra and use a nail file to smooth out that edges and kind of seal that. So I still have this quite a bit of strip, and since I only need a little bit for the tip, I'm going to put it back on the backing. What do you have, a container? So then I'm going to slide it back in. And so what you're looking for is at the one side of the punch, make sure that you have enough there. And so I kind of have that square part, but that should be okay. I should still have enough to peel off. Let's see if I can do this. So I'm going to start on the side that had like the thinner edge. and just wrap it over. And there. And if I wanted to, if I had more nails to fix, I could maybe even get one more out of there. So this would be a great way that if you wanted to extend what you get, you know, getting more manicures out of one set. I think it's fun because of course you're going to want to buy more because of course there's more designs that we always want to wear, right? So you can put them back in the original packaging and reseal them and then mix and match. So like I added a little bit of Tokyo lights with that. So it's not recommended to reseal. So I almost feel like a little naughty for mentioning that. But as long as you know going in, they may not be as fresh. I don't like to waste things, so that's what I choose to do with my extra strips that I can do when my little one is awake and crawling around. But yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention, because I have done like a tip and I've kind of patched things like with the heart, it's going to help my manicure and my sanity, I guess, by putting a clear coat over it. So clear as day would be great because you want something to like smooth out those little jagged pieces like that. So when you're applying clear as day, which is a great clear coat to use because again, no dry time or dry. So if life happens, you can keep going. What I would recommend is for the clear as day and any little clear pieces that save the backing and put the strip on that, kind of like the anchor method, because anything with the clear, so the clear nail art, the clear glitter dip, and clear as day, the more you touch it, the more fingerprints are going to show. And if that's something that bothers you, using the strip to touch it or a cuticle stick to place it on will help you be a little more happy with that. So I had edges of my nails that I didn't like. I reopened it. I applied a second layer, which actually helped, I think, bring out the colors a little bit more. I used a craft punch to make my own French tip, just punching in a 5/8 inch punch to make a tip to cover up the blemish. And then I'm going to use a clear coat. And if I wanted to use clear as day, that's great. There's actually 2 sleeves of 16 strips, so you get double from that. Or a regular clear coat, like old traditional nail polish. You can find some that give you that real thick gel feeling if that's what you like. So I hope this helped. Any other questions or issues, or maybe you found a trick, please reach out to me. Please post your pictures or send me pictures. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Have a great day.